What's up, guys? It's Sydney, and this is your 20-minute post-workout deep stretch. So grab a mat and let's get to it. All right, guys, so excited that you're here for this post-workout deep stretch, and whether you're doing this workout after a workout or after a week's worth of workouts or maybe just in the middle of your week, I'm glad that you're here and I'm glad you're paying attention to your body as we have to cool these muscles down, okay? They're constricted, they're working hard for you, and we need to lengthen them back out and get them ready to prepare for your next workout, okay? So let's start standing up here on the mat. I want you to take a big wide stance first, and you're gonna squat down halfway and just reach over to the right side in 3, 2, 1, and up and over, and you're gonna keep switching with me. Okay, just a little squat so you can kind of keep your core braced. Half squat, arch your chest. Good. Feel your shoulders opening up. You can kind of glide your hand down your leg. Kind of keeps your core nice and stable as you squat down a little bit. Great job. All right, let's go one more each arm. And last one. Good. All right, now stay right here. Let's throw your hands on your hips and work on your adductors a little bit while we're standing up in this wide stance. Okay, so I want you to bend one leg at a time, sliding over to the other side, okay, kind of shifting your hips out and out. There you go, and you're gonna feel this in your inner thigh, really good. Great job, shift your hip away from the straight leg, okay? And just keep your hands on your hips. You don't have to bend forward or anything or fold over. Just let your hips set back. There you go, great job. That's it. And let's go one more each side. Reach those hips over, nice straight, long leg. The last one, and I want you to come to the middle, dropping your hands down in front. Okay, you can point your toes forward now. Okay, so still a wide stance, but a forward facing toe. And I want you to open up one arm at a time. Okay, so we get a spinal rotation here. And this opening of the arm is really gonna help open up your chest and your shoulder and your bicep. So all across that anterior chain in your arm. And if you're not ready or not able to look up yet, or maybe you're just coming here, that's fine. Okay, just as open as you can get it yourself. Everyone's at a different level in their flexibility. And as we move today in this post-workout stretch, everyone's at a different level in their mobility too. Come back to the middle, and I want you to just hang down front. Okay, relax your head, relax your neck. If your elbows are on the ground, that's great. If you're still up tall here, that's fine as well. I just want you to push your hips back and just kind of relax your neck. All right, you can shake yes and no. Okay, looking right to left. If you did a workout maybe with a lot of jumping around or a lot of spinal compression, this one is great to kind of lengthen out those vertebrae again. All right, good. Now, keep that wide stance for me. I'm gonna turn sideways so you can see, and I want you to walk forward just out into a downward dog position. And I want you to bend one leg at a time. I'll go back here so you can see. Let's stretch your calves out. So driving one heel down to the floor. Let's press down. And then I also want you to come way up on your toes on that opposite foot. So you're stretching out the arch of your foot here. If you're not feeling that calf stretch, walk a little bit farther away from your toes, and then you'll really feel it. Get into the habit of mindful breathing for these next 16 minutes that we have left together. All right, let's drop both heels down to the ground, pressing them as close to the floor as you can, and just breathe. One more inhale, and as you exhale, drop your knees to the floor. Great job. All right, let's work on your spine just a little bit. So let's drop your belly down to the floor on your exhale, and as you inhale, pull it up towards the ceiling, shoving your shoulder blades nice and high. Exhale down. Look up if you can. Inhale, lift the spine, tuck your chin, press into the floor. Exhale, open. Inhale, tuck and lift. Exhale, open. Inhale, tuck and lift. Push, push, push into the floor. Get your shoulder blades nice and open. Spine is really high. Exhale, drop it down to a neutral position, okay? Now I want you to think about your shoulders, okay? We're gonna do some scapular pulls and pushes, so I want you to drop your chest and then push up and away, okay? Think about your shoulder blades. They're compressing together, and then you're opening them up as you push. Okay, relax and press. And this is a little bit of mind-muscle connection here as we feel our shoulder blades drop down and then open up. This is really great to help with any back exercises or leg exercises that we do, where I tell you to draw your shoulder blades back around your spine, keeping a nice posture. And if you have that rounded neck or rounded upper back, this is a really great exercise to just kind of get those muscles around your spine loosened up. Okay, now stay here in the neutral position, and I want you to take your knees hip width apart. Okay, so they're also neutral position. Knees directly under your hips, and I want you to take them left and right. Okay, reach back and sit just a little bit. Not all the way down onto your calves, but reach side to side and then back so we can stretch out your glutes and your hips here. All right, now take it to the right and just hold right here. Push it out to the side. Hands are staying right in the middle. And come to the middle, switch. Let's switch again. So I'm sitting back just a little bit, not completely on my legs, but just about halfway back. And I'm really driving my hip backwards diagonal so I can feel the stretch here in my glute max, glute medius, and even into my lower back muscles. Okay, so speaking of the lower back muscles, let's go ahead and sit back into child's pose, and I want you to take your right hand, cross it over your left arm, and I want you to feel that stretch all down the right side of your body, even down into your low back. Drop your head down between your arms and just relax your head, relax your neck, and just reach over and across with that right arm as far over as you can, still maintaining contact with the floor and still keeping a flat chest. So you don't want to open up to the side here. You want to keep everything facing the floor and just stretching, arching up and over. Okay, come back into the middle, walk your fingers back to the middle, and let's take the left hand over and do the same exact thing. Okay, so arch it over, keep your chest down, head is relaxed. You really feel that stretch all on the side of your body, the ribs, the low back, the hips. Great job. Keep breathing, remember? Good. All right, let's bring your hands back up to the center. As you inhale, pull your hips back up to the top. Okay, and let's work on the hips a little bit more. So coming up to your knee, I want you to shoot one leg out front, dropping your hands down inside that leg, and then scoot your back knee back as much as you can to create some space between your front and your back legs. And drop your hip down towards the ground. So we're really stretching your hip flexor on the straight leg side. Just want you to hold here. Take a little static hold. Just breathe for a second. Point your chest to the floor. If you can, look forward and drop your hip down just a little bit more. Nothing too crazy, just get a good stretch for me. And good, come back up onto your knee for just a second as you sit back and straighten your front leg and get a little hamstring stretch here. I'm all about stretches that kind of flow together, hitting different muscles while barely moving your body, okay? We can drastically differ the focus of stretch just by moving your hips back and forth, just like this one. Okay, pull your hips back to the front and let's go back to the hip flexor one more time on this leg. I'm gonna spend a little bit of time at the end working on your shoulders, your neck, your traps. And sit back, straighten the front leg. So just so you know, we'll get to the upper body. And rest, good. Come back onto your knee and let's go ahead and switch legs. Okay. All right, dropping that back leg nice and straight. Let's push the hip towards the ground, great job. Make sure your hips are squared up, facing the floor. Front foot is nice and flat, so if you're here and you're up on your toe like this, scoot your foot forward just a little bit more so it can be nice and flat, a nice stable support for you. Great job. All right, now let's sit back a little bit, straightening your front leg. Get that hamstring nice and deep in the back part of your front leg. Big inhale for me, and on your next exhale, come back forward. Square your hips up to your hands. Good, nice flat foot if you can. Doing great, guys. This is really great for any, I know we did a leg workouts this week or cardio workouts where your hip flexors are used a lot. This is great to just stretch them out, open them up. As you know, the body is just a massive kinetic chain that's all connected together. Go ahead and sit back. Let's stretch that hamstring one more time. So anything that you can stretch is going to inevitably help other areas of the body. So sometimes if your hips are tight, it will surface, it will show itself in your low back. Okay, so where you feel the pain is not always where the pain is coming from. It's just where it kind of surfaces itself. All right, come back up onto your knees. Let's work one more thing with the hips. Let's go knees together. I'll show you from this direction. Knees together, hands are out wide, and I just want you to go side to side, windshield wiper style. Since we've stretched those hip flexors out, let's open them up a little bit more. With that glute medius being stretched. And you can take your time here. Let's go over to the right side and just hold. Three, two, one. Windshield wiper over to the left side. And just drop the hip and hold. Relax your neck. You don't have to be craning up here. I'll talk you through it. Great job. Come back to the middle. with your hands right underneath your shoulders, and let's inch our knees out to the side. Okay, I want you to shift over to your right knee, straighten your left leg out. Okay, and then press your chest towards the floor. And your foot can be flat, it can be on the side of your leg. Okay, just make sure it's not pointed up in the air here. Just shift it down onto the floor like this, so we really target your inner thigh. Okay, come back up to the top and switch legs now. Okay, so straighten that other side out. Okay, drop back just a little and then drop your chest down as much as you can. Good, you're on the side of your foot here. Okay, so either laying on the side or on the side of the ball of your foot and on your heel. All right, great job. Let's come on over and have a seat now, working a little bit more on the glutes. I want you to cross your leg over top. So left leg over top your right knee, left ankle, right knee. I want you to push that knee away. Okay, so take your opposite hand, push it away, or just push it away itself. Good. Now, flatten the leg out that's on the bottom, and I want you to take your knee that was on top and pull it to your chest. Good job. Nice big deep breaths. You're still breathing. Just relax your foot and pull your knee nice and close to your chest. Great job. Now straighten that leg up, and I want you to slide your hands back to the back of your calf and pull your leg down towards your face. All right, so we're getting glutes and hamstrings on this little circuit. And like I said, it's all tied in together, so the more muscles you can hit in a post-workout stretch nice and deep, the better it'll be for the whole kinetic chain, or the whole chain of muscles in your body. Great job. Come on back up to your seated position, and let's throw the right leg, right ankle onto your left knee, push it up towards your face, and then push your right knee away from your body. One side may be a little bit tighter. For me, this side is feeling a little tighter, and that's fine. Just have patience with it. Give it time to relax a little bit. Give it time to get a little bit more flexible. Stretches are useless if you rush through them. Right, straighten out your bottom leg, and I want you to take that top knee, pull it back onto your chest as you lay back. Great job. Still breathing? Good. And let's straighten your leg out here. Pull it close to your chest. Good work. 3, 2, 1. All right, great job. Come on up to a seated position, and I want you to crisscross your legs here. Right, nice and tall. Place your hands on your knees, and I want you to just drop one ear down to one shoulder at a time. Hold for 3 seconds, and then switch. 1, 2, 3, to the other side. 1, 2, 3. Good job. 1, 2, 3. Good. Ear is right to the shoulder. 1, 2, 3. Now with a nice straight spine, I'm going to keep you over here for 10, 9, 8, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to the middle. Big deep breath. Same thing on the other side. 10, 9, 8, 7, 3, 2, 1. Great job. Now take your left hand over to the right knee, and I want you to drop your chin down as you pull and try to shoot this shoulder to the other side. Want to loosen up your trap in your shoulder here. Okay, so pull on your knee. Think about forcing your shoulder the opposite direction. Good. Come back to the middle and let's switch over. All right, grab onto your knee, pull away and drop your head down. And you can kind of adjust this to wherever you feel is comfortable. All right, but this is a really great morning stretch. You know, when you first wake up and you're kind of tight in the neck and your upper back, just kind of stretch away from where you feel the pain. General rule of thumb, or tightness. General rule of thumb is if you feel a tightness here, you want to kind of push that part away from your body, if that makes sense. Okay? And as the clock rolls down to 0, I want you to tuck your chin down, holding onto your knees, and push your spine backwards so that your shoulder blades are trying to reach the back of the room. I know I'm going a little bit over on time, but I've got a really great closing stretch for you. Holding on here, think about shoving your shoulder blades back behind you and open. Relax your neck, tuck your chin. Three, 2, 1. Rotate your hips back forward, come up, and take a big deep breath. Hopefully this made you feel so much better. Anytime after a workout or after a week of workouts where you feel like you need just a reset button, right? Just a way to kind of calm your muscles down, a way to stretch them deep so those fibers that we've kind of torn up this week or this past day with the workout, those little micro tears that you have created, can kind of come back together with a long, lean, relaxed muscle and have you ready for your next workout, all right? I'm so ready to keep working out with you guys. I will see you tomorrow. Make sure you get everything ready, your clothes, your alarm clock, the time that you're gonna work out. Schedule it in your day, make it a priority so you and I can stay consistent and dedicated, all right? Have a great day, guys. See you later.